Do you want to hear something funny? I just recorded for an hour and then the footage did not save.
Who cares?
For those that have watched my other videos, this is a new background, this is a new setup. And wait, okay, movie magic about to happen. In today's video, I'm going to be tier ranking every single Disney Channel theme song, and there are a lot to talk about. Before I start, let me explain each level of this tier rank. The bottom level is the "Did somebody say?" Yeah, that's what I'm known for. This level is for the theme songs that on first listen I was like, I never want to hear this again. Complete skip. If there was one of those Netflix skip intro options, I would click it. The second to bottom level is for the theme songs that I could listen to a few times before getting sick of it and then wanting to skip. They're not the complete worst, but they're meh. After a few times, I'm gonna be over it. The middle of the road tier is what I like to call the "she's a cute girl, you know, cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous is gonna, you know, devour cute." This is for the theme songs that I like and I would listen to every single time, but there's nothing to write home about. They're not gorgeous, they're not something iconic. The second to highest category is for the gorgeous theme songs, the ones that we all love. They're so iconic. So you may be thinking, wait, if they're the super great ones, why are they not at the top? Because the top is what I like to call the Spotify playlist tier. And these are for theme songs that are so good. And if it came on shuffle, I'd be like, yeah, I can get down. Also, just before we start, can you guys please turn off your ad block? That would be a major help to me. Thanks. Alright, let's get into it. The Hannah Montana theme song. This is an amazing song from the get-go with those drums. Miley sounds amazing. She's got the perfect voice for singing. That was a weird thing to say. Every instrument in this song is so good. The guitar riff is so good. The lyrics also match the plot of the theme song. It's about having the best of both worlds. It is great lyricism. The visuals kind of give off like the concert television screens, you know, when you're at a concert and you get a close-up of the artist if you're all the way at the back of the mosh or something. So I love this theme song. And let's not forget the iconic transition of Miley to Hannah. My ankle clicked. Did you guys hear that? Arthritis, honey. And of course, it ends perfectly with the little iconic, and this will be on my Spotify playlist. This is such a good pop song. The Proud Family theme song. I love this theme song so much. Who doesn't like this theme song? It's sung by Solange and Destiny's Child.
Called us for the Proud Family theme song, along with Beyonce's sister Solange.
Their harmonies, their vocals are so good. The lyrics obviously match exactly what the show is about, absolutely ingrained in my brain for the rest of my life. Top tier theme song on my Spotify playlist.
And we can't wait till it comes out.
Turn that back on, I was watching that.
The Shake It Up theme song. Okay, this shouldn't have been a theme song. Why? Because this should have been the lead single to Selena Gomez's album around the time. This is such a good song. So good to the point that RuPaul Charles made April Carry On and Vivacious lip sync for their lives to it. That's how iconic the song is. But it transcended kids listening to it, to the queer community listening to it. It's a club banger. Selena Gomez sounds good, even with the auto-tune. It adds to it. It's such a good song. Don't like the visuals because it's a montage, but at the end we get CeCe and Rocky going, which is cute. I like that. I could listen to this on a daily basis. I wish they would play this in the clubs. This is on my Spotify playlist. The Jonas theme song. They put their Jonas Brabussies into this. This is a good song. Obviously, it's written by the Jonas Brothers. Joe has got a great voice, so does Nick. I don't think Kevin is singing on it, but even if he is, they all sound good. The song sounds great. This is something that could be on a Jonas Brothers album, and it probably was. The song is great. I would put this on my Spotify playlist. Casey Undercover theme song. Okay, the whistles are catchy. The jazz horns are good. It's giving kind of funky. Zendaya sounds great. The visuals suck. You've got a show about being a spy and you've got Zendaya standing in front of a green screen shooting a grappling hook. Are you kidding me? I would watch the theme song every week. I wouldn't want to skip it. It's cute. Lizzie McGuire theme song. Okay. I don't like it. I don't like the singing. I'm sorry. The visuals are the best part. I like the big balls. If this song was a deep cut on somebody's album, it would not be a single. Did somebody say skip? The Lab Rats theme song. This is just an instrumental, but once again, this instrumental kind of ate down. Would I put it on my Spotify playlist though? No. I'm gonna bop to it while I'm watching the show, but I'm not bopping to it in the car. I'm not bopping to it with my headphones on. The I Didn't Do It theme song, it's giving Broadway pop. It's kind of giving like Olivia Holt recorded a song in the studio and then they're like, why don't we just pitch this as the theme song? And the visuals, the Instagram feed, no. And with the song being a little bit lackluster in my opinion, I'm gonna put it in like, I would listen to it a few times and then start skipping it. The Liv and Maddie theme song, once again, I have two versions that I need to talk about. Firstly, the one that was on the television show. It's sung by Dove Cameron, and let me just get one thing out of the way. For those that have seen my Who's the Queen of Disney Channel video, I made a joke about Dove Cameron playing Liv on Liv and Maddie, but not knowing who played Maddie. And a lot of you corrected me in the comments being like, Dove Cameron also played Maddie. Yeah, I know. There was some other jokes that I made that a lot of you had to clarify to me. Like, I made a joke that Spring Breakers was a Disney Channel original movie, and a lot of you had to comment that it wasn't. I know. The theme song for Liv and Maddie, it's called Better in Stereo, and I love that title because for those that do not know, stereo means like two. When you get a mono and a mono, you get stereo. So it's basically being like, everything's better in stereo, everything's better in two, twins is better than one. I like that. It's a good metaphor. It's cool. I like it. The xylophone in the beginning is giving a little stay, stay, stay Taylor Swift type beat. It's giving beauty tutorial YouTube 2012 background music type beat. It's giving cute. However, Dove Cameron also released a better in stereo radio version. Instead of the xylophone, it's got piano. The drums are a bit more fuller sounding. It elevates the song in my opinion. It sounds like a genuine song. I don't know if I'd put it in my Spotify playlist though, so I'm gonna put her in Gorgeous. The Ant Farm theme song. Zoo, zoo, zoo. China and McLean sounds amazing. It's catchy from the beginning. I love the visuals of showing off everyone's background and how they are prodigies. It's groovy. The lyrics make sense to the plot of the show about being exceptional children. It's a great theme song. I don't think I'd put it in my Spotify playlist though, so she's gorgeous. The Girl Meets World theme song. This is actually a really good song. Firstly, Rowan and Sabrina both sound really good on this song, giving very 2013, 2014 pop song. It's kind of giving Brave by Sarah Bareilles, is that how you say it? It's kind of giving something Pink would release around 2014, you know what I mean? It's a good song, it's catchy. The lyrics are somewhat related to what the show's about, which is taking on the world because a girl is meeting the world. The fact that I knew about this theme song and liked the theme song without even seeing the show is a pretty good indicator. She's gorgeous. The Even Stevens theme song. Okay, it's an instrumental. It's got a lot of piano.
Definitely, I thought it was fun. I like the beat.
It's giving very physical comedy music, if that makes sense. It's got a very cool art style too. It's claymation, which I think is really cool and different for a theme song. If I was given the option to skip, I would skip. The Kim Possible theme song. What a bop. Amazing vocals by Christy Carlson Romano. It's giving early 2000s, and I think the biggest indicator of that is that it's got these things called orchestral hits, which, for those that do not know, it's the final note where every instrument in the orchestra strikes at once. The sound became very popular in some 80s music, 90s, and then also very prevalent in early 2000s music. You can hear it a lot in Britney Spears' music from the Baby One More Time and Oops I Did It Again era. All of those songs were produced by Max Martin. He loved a good orchestral hit, and this theme song has that as well. So you could almost see someone like Britney Spears singing this on one of her early albums. This song is so good that at one point it was my text tone. The bing 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 bing. The iconic call me, beep me if you wanna reach me. The visuals are montage footage, but it works because it's an action show. That stuff is entertaining to watch, so I'm giving them a pass for the montage footage. This is Spotify playlist level. The That's So Raven theme song. I mean, do I even need to talk about it? This is instantly Spotify playlist level. This song is such a groove, it's such a vibe. It's also got orchestral hits. It's got a great feature by Orlando Brown. The lyrics match exactly what the show is about. I would sing along to this song every week when I was a kid. It is such a good song. It's on my Spotify playlist.
Yep, that's me.
Now moving on to its successor, Raven's Home. I need to talk about these theme songs completely separately. I should not be comparing them in any way. This theme song is good. It's catchy, it's upbeat, it's fun to listen to. Raven sounds good. In later seasons, they end up changing some of the lyrics a little bit. Like in the later season, they changed one of the lyrics to like, move into a new city or move into a new town, something like that. So they update the lyrics based on what the plot of the show is about. I think that's a great little spin on it. The visuals are great. They're showing off cool effects. People are popping out of boxes. People are sliding in. It's a great theme song, actually. Would I put it on my playlist, though? No. So she's gorgeous. The Lilo and Stitch theme song. Okay, this is very fun. It's meant to be an earworm, even though I have no idea what they're singing. I love that breakdown of Stitch with the statues going back and forth. In the grand scheme of things, did it make as big of an impact as some of the other theme songs on this list? No. So she's cute. The Phineas and Ferb theme song. This is a good theme song. It's catchy. The opening line, there's 104 days of summer vacation. That is a catchy line. It's a good opening lyric. The song is kind of like half pop punk, but then also elements of Broadway. Does that make sense? Like there's those kind of jazz horns, and just the structuring of the melody is very like what you would hear in a Broadway musical. It's a very catchy song. The lyrics are very goofy and funny, Broadway, campy, and the visuals match exactly with what the lyrics are talking about. So it's a great theme song, and it explains exactly what the show's about. A lot of people will be able to sing every single lyric and love watching it every single time, including me. But would I put it in my Spotify playlist? It's a little too corny for that, so she's gorgeous. The Phil of the Future theme song. This is one catchy earworm. The Phil. That is catchy. That is still stuck in my brain since first hearing it. The vocals of whoever is singing on it, we could have pushed yes on the auto-tune button. It's alright. I think like the catchiness of the melody is good enough. Obviously the lyrics are completely relevant to the show. That's good. She's cute. She's cute. The Cusco's New School theme song. This is clearly a ripoff off of YMCA, but it works. The show is from Emperor's New Groove, so it's got to be groovy, and it is. It executed that. It's got this disco vibe. It perfectly encapsulates the vibe of the show too. It's meant to be a fun, upbeat, funny show. The theme song is great. It's actually gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about the Totally Spies intro, and for some of you may be thinking, Totally Spies wasn't on Disney Channel. It was one of those things where dependent on where you lived, it was on Disney Channel. For me it was when I grew up in Singapore, so I'm going to be talking about it in this video. The Totally Spies theme song is amazing. It's got that exact vibe that the show is about. It's about spies. It's got this kind of bossa nova sound. I'm probably wrong about that. I don't know enough about bossa nova. I love the monotone singing. If you guys want to hear a different version of a Totally Spies theme song, I would go listen to the song Here We Go by Girls Aloud, where it's basically the exact same song, but they've changed the lyrics. Here we go, here we go. She is gorgeous. The Stuck in the Middle theme song. I've never seen Stuck in the Middle, so I had to listen to this theme song a few times to get a gist of it. And when I first heard it, I thought of Rubiosa by Shakira. I don't know why, because then I went to go listen to Rubiosa, and I was like, wait, they're not that alike. The song is upbeat, it's cute, the lyrics somewhat match what the show is about. The lyrics say, I want to be stuck with you, which is not necessarily like what the show wants to portray. She's cute. The Bunk'd theme song. Are you kidding me? Like, when I first heard it, I thought, this is not like a legit theme song. Like, this is terrible. I get the vibe that it's meant to be. It's meant to sound like a camp song, because that's what the show is based around, being at a camp. Camp Kiki Wak na na na. No. I listened to half of this song and I said, I can't even finish it. It's that bad. It's terrible. I truly hope that the people that watch Bunk'd did not have to hear this theme song every single week. It's terrible. Did somebody say skip? The Ghost and Molly McGhee theme song. I've never seen this show. I really like the theme song. I love the harmonies. I think it was really good. I love how they infused comedy when the ghost was like, that was funny, that was cute. I would probably listen to this every week if it was on when I was a kid. So I'm gonna put her in cute. Dave the Barbarian theme song. I actually love this theme song. It has the exact vibe that the show is about. It sounds very medieval. The chanting, the Barbarian. Barbarian. It is catchy. The lyrics clearly explain the plot of the show, but in a way that like I could listen to every week and not get sick of. There's a bit of comedy infused in there. She's gorgeous. The Brandy and Mr Whiskers theme song is really good. It's got a bit of like a salsa vibe. I love the female voices. It gives us almost like retro Judy Garland kind of sound to it. It's got great instrumentation. The lyrics explain exactly what the show is about, and I could listen to this every single week. She is gorgeous. The American Dragon theme song. I've got two to talk about. Firstly, the season 1 theme song. It's a catchy song. It's infusing kind of like a pop rock sound with some Chinese instrumentation. I think it's a good fusion of the sounds. A very important part of the show was that the main character was Chinese American and how Chinese culture was influenced by his American upbringing. So I think the theme song does a very good job at that. So she is cute. And why is she cute? Because the season 2 intro just was like better. It was sung by the Jonas Brothers, who just have better voices, more pleasing to the ear, a bit more instrumentation that just gave the sound a bit more of a fuller sound. The theme song just improved a tad bit more, to the point where I'm going to put it in gorgeous. The Mighty Med theme song. It's sung by Brandon Michael Smith and Adam Hicks. Well, rapped. I didn't know they sang, they rap.
Didn't know she sang. I thought she rapped or whatever.
They're both really good rappers. Don't think I would be able to watch this every single week. I'd probably skip it after a few watches. It's just... no. Lab Rats Elite Force, which is basically the more cinematic version of the Lab Rats theme song. The cinematic version of it just doesn't hit as hard. Also, the visuals are very like, oh my gosh, like, what was their budget here? The Buzz on Maggie theme song. This is a catchy pop rock song. It's sung by someone called Sky Sweetnam, and if you do not know her, go listen to Tangled Up in Me. That is a great pop rock song. The lyrics of the theme song don't really have much to do with the plot of the show, besides a general idea of being an outcast and liking it. But besides that, it's catchy. I'd listen to this every week. She's cute. The Sonny with a Chance intro. Oh my gosh, I love this song so much. It is called So Far So Great. It's on Demi Lovato's Here We Go Again album. I've listened to this album back to front so many times that I know all of the lyrics to So Far So Great. It is such a good song. I love the guitar riff. And Demi Lovato's voice, such an amazing vocalist. The lyrics are generic enough to be relatable to people like us who also want to have a dream and maybe be living in it, and it's going so far so great, but it's also perfectly matching the plot of the show. And on top of that, the visuals explain every character pretty well. You instantly get to see Sonny moving from Wisconsin to Hollywood and getting her dreams fulfilled. You get to see Tawny being self-absorbed, cleaning her star of fame. You get to see Zoya being chaotic, Grady and Nico are goofballs, Chad Dylan Cooper being the it boy. So we get a good understanding from this theme song, and it ends with a wow! It is a great theme song. I'm putting this on my playlist. The Replacements theme song. Once again, a catchy song, and I would say out of every single theme song that I'm going to be talking about, this one has the best lyrics to describe the plot of the show. It's very, very good lyricism. It explains exactly the background of the show, even though the main message of the theme song is to explain the show's plot. I would watch this every week and be engaged. So, she's cute. The Fish Hooks theme song. This is fun. It's upbeat. The harmonies of a la 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 sound like All Time Low. Does anybody else get that? The theme song obviously does not really have anything to do with the plot of the show besides using the words fin and tail, but I don't think that's good enough. It's short and sweet enough to not be skippable, so she's cute. The Gravity Falls theme song. Oh my gosh. This is probably the only instrumental theme song that I absolutely love. All the instruments that were used were perfect. It's honestly one of the most powerful theme songs that Disney Channel has had. I love the ending. It is so creepy with that reversed whisper. It is so smart. It also shows off exactly what the characters are like. It's such a good theme song, to the point that I could put this on a Spotify playlist. I'm not even joking. Like, the instrumental is that good. Star versus the Forces of Evil theme song. Okay, I have not seen the show. I liked the theme song. I liked the 8-bit video game sound to the instrumental. I would probably let it play throughout every single time it came on each week, so I'm gonna put it in cute. The Good Luck Charlie theme song. Okay. It's a good song. It's kind of like a pop, rocky, upbeat song. Bridget Mendler sounds good. I think we can all agree that the verse is stronger than the chorus. The second half of the chorus sounds great. The first half of the chorus just doesn't hit. I love the lyric, "Has anybody seen my left shoe?" That is Taylor Swift level songwriting. It's got this high level of imagery attached to it. When you hear that lyric, I think there's chaos. It's disorderly, like the Duncan household. And then we get some resolution with her saying, "There it is, up on the roof." Once again, a chaotic lyric. Why is her shoe on the roof? Who put it up there? What? I would say that the song has really good lyrics besides the "Hang in there, baby." This song I would listen to every single time on the show. She's gorgeous. Yeah, she's gorgeous. Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures theme song. Okay, it's giving Kelly Clarkson Carrie Underwood vibes. I kinda like it. The lyrics are quite basic. The only kind of link is about the wind in her hair because Rapunzel. You know what? I think it's cute. Milo's Murphy's Law theme song. I like giving the same vibe as a song that you'd hear on Phineas and Ferb. It was super catchy. I love the visuals of showing all the bad luck stuff. I think it perfectly encapsulates the show. It's a catchy song. I'd let this play. It's cute. Corey in the House theme song. What a banger. Instantly, I get vibes that it's like ABC by the Jackson 5. It's a groovy, funky song.
Yeah!
Kyle Massey does a great performance in the song. I love the female background vocalists. Everything about this song is so catchy. I love how they use Washington DC monuments as musical instruments. It's such a smart intro, and it is majorly catchy to the point that I put this on my Spotify playlist. The Dog with a Blog theme song. Okay, have we ever heard of the rule of thirds? The instrumental is what? Do-do-do-do. That's it, right? The whole time, just whistling. And then the montage footage is like the family keeps on trying to take photos together, and then Stan the dog keeps on interrupting the photos. It's like, okay, I get it. We can see that 3 times. The rule of thirds is perfect. We don't need to see it, is it 5 or 6 times? Completely unnecessary, no thank you. I don't like this theme song. No. Skip. The Best Friends Whenever theme song. I like the pop punk vibes. Why does Disney Channel always gotta put horns in their music? No matter what genre the song is, they'll find a way to put horns in it. The theme song uses a lot of effects, but I think every single effect that they use is kind of lame. The song is fine enough to listen to every single week. It's cute. The Andi Mack theme song. So it's sung by Sabrina Carpenter, who has an amazing voice. The song is once again kind of like a Stay, Stay, Stay Taylor Swift type beat mixed with like a I Don't Know My Name Grace Vanderbilt type beat. Right. The lyrics don't really have anything to do with the show. Would I listen to this every week and be fine with it? Yes. She's cute. The Coop and Cammy theme song, another show that I don't know anything about. The song is like catchy, but I feel like I'd get very drained listening to this every week. Like at some point I would skip. I think even the people performing this song know that it's not a good song. I would skip after a few listens. The Bizarre theme song, sung by the 2 main characters, one of them being Olivia Rodrigo. I really like the harmony in the beginning, the very first line.
You could spend all day on a swing eating a baguette.
The rest of the song, I absolutely hate.
Let's go make some videos.
Most of the lyrics are to do with like, oh, you can do this character, they're goofy, or you can use this character, she does beauty. Okay, I don't need to know that. I would have figured that out after a minute of watching the show. The skip ad gag was funny, I did like that. But the melody, the song, no, it's not good. But I would skip it every week. Like, I'd listen to the harmony and then I would skip. The Sweet Life theme song. This is such a good theme song. The guitar riff at the beginning. The vocals of whoever is singing is also really good. It's getting me in the move. It's getting me to groove. The opening line, here I am in your life. It's catchy. It's really good. I like the pop rockness of it. The lyrics are somewhat in relation to what the show is about, mainly because they sing This Is the Sweet Life, and the show's called The Sweet Life. The visuals, however, I do like the transitions between the different hotel rooms to show off the main cast, but I'm not the biggest fan of the montage footage. I think it's a little lazy. They could have done something. Why couldn't they have done something where they're exploring the hotel and Maddie's at the candy shop and she's waving or something and it goes up an elevator and the kids are like running through the halls? You know what I mean? They could have done something with that. I still put this in my Spotify playlist. It's a good, catchy song and I love it. The Sweet Life on Deck, however. To me, this is a downgrade. I think it is sung by the same people and I can totally tell that the song was written for the show. Every single lyric is pretty much about the plot of the show. However, I remember watching The Sweet Life on Deck when I was a kid, and when it got to the theme song, I do remember getting quite tired of it, and also wishing that I could skip it if I had the option. On top of that, the visuals. Prison. That green screen is terrible. Even worse than this. She's cute, I guess. I'm gonna be nice and put her in cute. Fastlane? Okay, wait, who wrote this? What is this melody? I could see Kesha releasing this around the Warrior album era. The final line in the theme song also reminds me of Shut Up and This is a good theme song, and the visuals kind of ate. I would actually say, even though I've never seen the show and I've never heard the theme song before researching this is gorgeous. Gabby, Duran, and the Unsittables. The whistling is catchy, the horns are catchy, the Britney riff, I would listen to this every week. Cute. I'm going to do a speed round on some of these other shows that I have not seen, and then there's not much to talk about these theme songs, mainly because they're instrumentals. So Big City Green, it's just an instrumental with whistling. It's alright, I guess. I wouldn't skip it, so it's cute. The Owl House, just an instrumental. I'd probably get sick of it after a few listens. Sydney to the Max, it's a catchy song. The visuals, prison. So bad, it's not worth watching every week. I would skip. Hamster and Gretel, it's kind of got the sound of like a 70s superhero show, so it kind of fits the vibe. I'll put it in cute. Wander Over Yonder. The song is simple and catchy, but I could definitely not see myself listening to this every single time. The DuckTales reboot theme song. No, it just drags on a bit too long. It's not engaging enough. The comic book visuals a bit cliche for my liking. Did somebody say skip? Yeah, like every week I would skip this. Big Hero 6 the series theme song. Okay, never seen the show. The second half is giving very Marvel score. I would not watch this more than once. Skip. Mech X4 theme song. I would skip this every week. Pickle and Peanut. Cute. Star Wars Resistance. I'm not even sure if it has a theme from researching. So, next. Amphibia. It's got a good instrumental. It's a good score, but I don't think it's good enough to skip. I would skip after a couple watches. Elena of Avalor. I would let this play every week. Kick Butowski. I could also see myself getting sick of it after hearing it too many times. I'll put it in that category. Motor City, it's got a rock instrumental, skip. The Future Worm theme song, it just seems lazy, skip. Gamer's Guide to pretty much everything. This is kind of giving a pop song from 2011, which is a compliment. I would watch this every week. The Crash and Bernstein theme song, never seen the show. I like the theme song. I like the hip hop drums with the rock guitars. I like it. It's catchy. I would listen to this every week. She's cute. Just roll with it. Is this even a theme song? No, skip. Ultraviolet and the Black Scorpion, sounds like a Marvel type beat. It's just an instrumental, skip. Walk the Prank. The theme song is so short to the point where I can't actually skip it. It's just instantly put into the cute category. The Austin and Ellie theme song. I have two that I need to talk about. Firstly, the original, the Ross Lynch only version. This is a bop. It's a very well-structured pop song. I didn't watch Austin and Ellie, but I still knew of the theme song for some reason, so it was a good theme song. The visuals are very like basic. Obviously, they just got the whole cast to stand in front of a green screen, but they're kind of like a baby stimulating video, do you know what I mean? Like, it's actually engaging to watch. Like, I'm actually like my eyes are glued to the screen. I like the song. I would actually put it on my Spotify playlist. Moving to the second version, this has Laura Morano vocals on it, and headed for the top, we got it on lock. Headed for the top, we got it on lock. I don't like it. I think later on they probably thought it's called Austin and Ellie, yet the only person singing on it is Austin, so let's put Ellie on it as well. No, you don't. Laura Morano, you've got a good voice. This song, however, did not need your vocals. I just think it doesn't sound as good. It's still a good song. She's gorgeous, but you're not on my Spotify playlist. So random. I kind of like this. It's more in line with what you'd hear on Nickelodeon. Brandon Michael Smith is rapping on it. It's great. The visuals of walking through the doors fit perfectly because their opening set is a bunch of doors, Monsters Inc. vibes. The one thing I'd say is that the so random theme song in the world of Sonny with a Chance was way better. The they could have done a theme song with that but they didn't. They should have. It's cute. Prankstars. Okay, wait. I kind of need a full version of this. It's only 20 seconds. Mitchell Musso sounds amazing. He's got a fantastic voice. And wait, the song is actually kind of good. It's too short. When you want more from a theme song, when you want to hear the full version, that's instantly you know it's a great song. It's gorgeous. Zeke and Luther. It's kind of ska influenced, not the best singing. I would probably actually skip this after a few listens. Aaron Stone. It's an instrumental, and it's actually kind of a good instrumental, but based on the fact that it doesn't have lyrics, there's nothing that's holding me on to listening to it. I would probably skip this every week. I'm in the band. Wait, this is like We Will Rock You Queen. This is a good song. The vocals. Rocking out and hanging out, that's what I'm all about. It It's the exact vibe of what the show is about. It's metal influenced. They just want to
Rock out.
She's gorgeous. The Jessie theme song. Okay. Everything about this song is good. Yeah.
Hey, Jessie.
Baby Ryan's vocals are good, even with the autotune lever pushed to max. It's gorgeous. The Pair of Kings theme song, wait. Mitchell Musso always devours. Top of the World, I think that's what it's called, is a bop. It fits exactly with the vibe of the show. The lyrics are talking about being top of the world because they're kings, or a pair, if you may. It's kind of giving Usher, Teo Cruz 2010 vibes. It's kind of like a club banger. It's a good song. I would put this on my Spotify playlist. The Kickin It theme song, the song's lyrics and sound I think fit very well with the concept of the show, but there is something about the melody that just annoys me. It somewhat sounds like the Kappa Mikey theme song, but I actually like the Kappa Mikey theme song, but I don't know why I don't like the Kickin It theme song, but it bothers me inside, so I have to skip this every week. Kirby Buckets, it's an instrumental. It has potential if it had lyrics, but once again, the instrumental is not good enough to hold me in to watching it all the way through. If there was a skip button, I'd click the skip button. Ying Yang Yo. This is performed by Kyle Massey, who I love, but I don't actually really like the theme song. I could probably tolerate it a few times, but then I'd probably skip it. The Wizards of Waverly Place theme song. Okay, there are two versions that I need to talk about. Starting off with the original, I love the original. That accordion is so pleasing to the ear. And this is no shade, but Selena Gomez's off-key singing and harmonies kind of make the song sound really good. When she harmonizes with herself, like, on a book you never read. It's got like this je ne sais quoi, which I really like about it. On top of that, the lyrics match the theme of the show. Everything is not what it seems. They're not ordinary kids, they're wizards. I love the transitions. It's giving TikTok transitions. It explains who every character is. Instantly. Like, you instantly get that Alex is irresponsible, she's waking up late, and then misuses magic to turn the clock back. You've got Justin, who is super sensible and he's getting ready for school on time. You've got Max, who is mischievous, turning an orange into a cupcake. You have Teresa being a girl boss, being like, you're not going to do this in my house. Then you've got Harper with her kooky fashion, and then Jerry, who is in charge of all the wizarding lessons. You get every single explanation of each character off the bat. And the cupcake remix,
Change the phones 2 times a day.
this is Spotify level. The remix, the re-up, the reloaded, however, it's just not as good. I think the one thing about it is that it does sound more majestic, it sounds more whimsical, it's a little more wizard-esque, if that makes sense. I didn't think they needed to change it. Instead of having these really cool transitions and showing off who each character is, we are getting it replaced with a montage footage looking through a witch's cauldron, which is not as good in my opinion. It's weakened it. It's pretty much the exact same song besides different instrumentation, so she's at gorgeous level, but she's been kicked off my Spotify playlist with this remix. So that is every single Disney Channel theme song. I'm sure I missed one. I'm sure you're going to bring up something that I missed. Since I was talking about the theme songs in the top tier as being good enough to be on a Spotify playlist, guess what I did? I made a Spotify playlist. It's linked in the bio. You guys can go and listen to it and enjoy these amazing theme songs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do you guys agree with my rankings? Please don't forget to subscribe. So many of you are still watching my videos without subscribing. Come on guys, let's get this up. And I will see you in the next video, which will be ranking all of the Nickelodeon theme songs. See ya.